Guys, okay, so this video is an indoor based activity and it's all about activation prior to playing football. Okay, so what's really important when you're activating is you want to fire your glutes, your hamstrings and your quads. They're the big muscles in your legs. They are used for your sprinting, your turning, your stopping. So it's really important that you get these fired up. So this is normally after you stretch and you're getting yourself fired up just before you start your activities. Ideally, if you have a band like this, if you've ever been to the physio or the doctor, or you've been given one of these in the hospital, anything you have, tie it around your knees, and this really helps the activation. Not essential, but it does help. I'm going to use it just because I have one, okay? So there's going to be 3 main activation areas. And the first one that we're going to work on is, we're going to work on a squat to fire these glutes at the back here, okay? So you're going to place the band around your knees, so there's a bit of tension. You're going to keep your knees over your feet, okay? And then you're going to sit back like this, okay? So it's really important on this one that you sit back through your heels, and that way you activate these glutes more. If you lean forward, it's more your quads and you take away from the glutes. These are the biggest muscles in the body and you really want to get them firing. So as you sit, you want to sit back like this, okay? So you really want to sit back. The weight should be going through your heels, okay? So that's your first activation exercise. The second activation exercise is to start pulling it all together for when you're running and you're sprinting to get yourself really powerful, okay? So again, band around the knees. You're going to start feet shoulder width apart, and this time you're going to start with one leg behind. You're going to keep this one pretty much straight and you're going to drive up as if you're sprinting, okay? So when you do it, I want you to drive your knee nice and high and then squeeze your muscles. This is going to really activate this hamstring and both the glutes, okay? So you're going to drive up like this and back and drive up like this and back and drive up like this, okay? And you do the same on the other side. So again, and you're driving up, and you can use your arms with it to help get that technique, okay? And you should really feel at the top of the pose that you're really stiff and rigid, and you feel those muscles and glutes activating, okay? That's your second one. Your third and then your fourth are these two. So this time, rather than shoulder width apart, you're going to go slightly further apart, okay? You're going to go into a half squat, okay? So I'll show you that from the side. Half squat. So this time, unlike the squat, you're not all the way down, it's just a half squat. And what you're going to do is you're going to, one knee at a time, you're going to move it out, just like this. Okay, you're going to keep the other knee solid, fixed, weight through the heel, and you're going to move this knee out, just like this. Okay, and you're going to feel that in your glute med here. Do that both sides. And then your final activation exercise, you don't need a band for this, is going to be a lunge, okay? So, very simply, you're going to step 1 foot forward and you're going to lunge down like this, okay? I'll show you it from the side. So, foot goes out. I want you to keep this knee over that ankle and then you go down, okay? Again, both sides. So, ideally, for activation, it's not a gym session, it's not exercises as such, it's just getting you prepared for your sport, okay? So, you don't want to do too many reps or too many sets. So my recommendation would be potentially 1 set of 10 of each exercise. So that would be 10 of your squats, that would be 10 on each leg, doing your drives. Similarly here, 10 of these. And last but not least, 10 on each leg of this. That way you should have all the muscles really activated and really fired.